There are people who never heard of anything in Torah that are thirsting for Torah, and just by seeing a besmedrash of young light, are willing to change over their whole life.
I was raised Reformed. I got bar mitzvahed at the age of 13, and that's probably the last time I saw a synagogue.
By the time I grew up, all I knew is that I was a Jew. I did not know anything about Judaism, except that I always had something bothering me.
All the time that I was growing up, there was something nagging at me, something telling me that, you're a Jew. I didn't even know what it meant, but I knew I was a Jew.
Just as I began my professional career, I became a Baal Tshuva over 15 years ago. After repeated, sincere attempts, I knew that Talmud studies was not for me. I wondered why others would spend their time with it, until I reluctantly entered the Cherry Hill Chkollel and saw something new. Who knew that 10 rabbis from Lakewood screaming at each other for 8 hours a day, 6 days a week would bring such light and such growth in Torah to individuals and families in our community?
I now put on tefillin every day. I pray 3 times a day. I'm Shomer Shabbos. Actually, I've only been going to the chkollel for 2.5 years, but it's completely changed my life. And that's why we have to have our chkollel live in Cherry Hill, so our children can see what I never had the opportunity to see.
So the impact is unbelievable. And it's funny because it strictly gets to the guys who learn. Guys who come here, they want to learn. The whole idea we're fighting is that we want to have a learning chkollel.
The whole concept was just for them to come to Cherry Hill, study Torah, and bring Kedusha down to Cherry Hill. Well, they've done such a good job that we now have over 100 people who regularly come in and learn in the chkollel.
It had such a tremendous hachshmah. Obviously it's the koyach of the Torah, the learning the Torah, and it's not a shayla that if we can be miyased it will have an enormous effect in a place that's very, very ready to be turned over.
And to this day, I put tefillin on every day, and I've continued learning Torah. And every time I go, I'm just terribly inspired. I'm sorry if I'm emotional, but at my age, to be learning Torah is such a thrill. I can't tell you. I can't tell you what the chkollel means to me.
Ma